Hey guys, it's your girl Quan J, aka Glitter in Pisces. I am a singer, songwriter, designer, pretty much all around creative. I am from the DMV, Maryland area, PG County to be exact. If you guys want to follow me along my journey and find out more about my art, my music, go ahead and tune in Monday, April 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Central Time on Nothing But the Arts. I'll see you guys there. Bye.
Okay, let's invite our guests in. This new IG Live is really new. Okay, guys. Hi, everyone. My name is Star Jackson. I am the CEO and the president of Nothing But the Arts Incorporated, a nonprofit organization for teens and young adults interested in the arts and media. This is a safe space. This is an organization for anyone that wants to come to connect, anyone that's a creative that's interested in the arts and media. They can come here to connect, to be educated, to learn about their talents and skills, to learn more about their fields, to just be themselves. And this is a safe space for you, for any creative out there. I'm so excited to have Miss Quan J hit the stage with us in a sit-down chat, just talking about her life as an artist, upcoming artist, hear more about her music, what she has going on next, and just learn more about her. I'm so excited to bring her on the stage as an upcoming artist, and especially as my friend. So welcome to the stage, Quan J.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta find a good filter. Hey, girl, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. We good?
Yes, yes.
Hey, y'all.
Swinging. Hi, people.
Hey, y'all. Period. What's your girl? Hi, guys.
My whole fighting
Let me turn back. Yeah, you know. Let's get the technicalities together.
Okay. And hi, Quan J. Welcome to the stage of Nothing But the Arts Incorporated. We're glad on our stage to talk about the arts and media, everything that you have going on in your life. We're so excited to have you, up here on this stage. Guys, it's in, let them know about what live is going on right now, to learn more about Miss Quan J. So Kwani, how's your day been? I can't call you Quan J, man.
You can if you want to.
How has your life, how has your day? Actually, how's your day been today? Let's start there. How's your day today going?
My day has been busy. I just finished doing a jingle for somebody's podcast, so I've been working. But it's been good. It's been good. I can't complain. I woke up today, so that's a blessing right there. How about you? How are you doing?
Hey, it was good. It was a little busy at work, but it was nice. It was a nice. Yes, nice day. So first, Kwani, just tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and just give us a little background about yourself before we dive deep.
Okay. My name is Quan J. I am a singer, songwriter, creative, pretty much everything. Anything in the arts, I love to just have my hands in. I've been singing since the age of 6. I want to say I wrote my first song when I was around 6 or 7. But been taking my music career more serious, probably I would say within the last six years or so. So yeah, that's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Pisces, period. Shout out to them Pisces out there.
Okay. Well, nice. Singing since you were 6. Wow, that's amazing. Lovely, beautiful voice. If you haven't checked out her music, guys, definitely when you get a chance to check out her music. So my first question to you to open us up is, what is a creative? What do you think is a creative?
A creative is anybody with a story that can convey it in any type of artistic form to me. So you don't have to necessarily be a singer in order to be a creative. You don't have to be a designer to be a creative. I feel like every day we create memories that we can later on down the line utilize as far as just, spreading awareness to what we've been through and then helping the next person along. I feel like that's what a creative is. Like, you use your life as an experience and then you hand it off to the next person.
Yeah. So what's your story, if you don't mind telling us? Like, what's your story for being a creative? How you shape your passion and your art into what you do?
My story. Oh, girl, that's a big one. That's a big one, girl. That's a big one. My story, I guess, began when I was around the age of 6 or 7. Probably a little bit before then, but any music program that we would have in elementary school, whatever the case may be, they was like, yeah, Quanjay singing. So, I had my start as far as people pushing me into the spotlight at a very young age. And then, of course, Suitland, go Rams, period. Suitland exposed me to the classical scene. So it taught me that you had to go backward before you went forward as far as music. Of course, everybody a Beyonce fan. I am a Beyonce fan for sure. But that's all I sung. You know what I mean? That's all I knew at the time. So yeah, when we got introduced to Schubert and Beethoven and everybody else like that, I was like, who are these people and why do I need to know? So just having that as a background definitely exposed me to a lot. But yeah, that's my story. I've been singing since I was a kid, like a little kid. So yeah.
And why do you enjoy art so much? Like, I know you say you've been singing since you were a kid, but why the arts? People could go out there, be a teacher, a policeman, fireman, why the arts?
The arts. Ooh, we about to touch into it. Okay. The arts has always spoken to me. So when I was a kid, I got really sick at a very young age, and I had to be hospitalized pretty much for a year straight. And within that time frame, my mom, while she was meeting with doctors and stuff like that, she would always send me to the art room. So I would go to the art room almost every day. They knew I was on my way. So I would sit in the art room, whether that was writing a poem and stapling papers together and making a poem book, or just writing, painting. So the arts has always been an expressive field for me to kind of let out what I was going through at the time, even still to this day. And then being able to share it with people and have people come back and be like, yo, I got this from the song that you wrote. I've been going through this and it's been helping me so much. So that's really my main goal in all of this. Is not really the money situation. I'm not here for the money. I'm here to create awareness around being a genuinely good person and being able to, stand up for the people that can't stand up right now and set some type of a tone for the people that are too afraid to right now. So yeah, that's it.
From you being a child and being hospitalized and visiting the art room, it shows, how big of an impact the arts have younger age, when you're first learning, rainbow, all of that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes to show how big of an impact the arts really have on people, and how people can really grow a career into the arts and the media, whatever it may be. You don't just have to go out here and be a teacher or go out here and do some type of, serious, role in your life. Not to hate on those type of people, but it's just, sometimes the arts and the media get downplayed because they think that, it's not a big way for you to make money or, to survive off of. But some people, it's really their passion, and I can see that with you, and I
Thanks.
So, you know, what was your first ever song that you performed ever?
Oh, dang. Oh, girl. First, okay. And I Am Telling You by Jennifer Hudson. That was my first ever song. Who does that? I don't know. But I was like, we about to kill it right now at the talent show. But yeah, And I Am Telling You was my first ever song that I performed. I did pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I had a Jennifer Pipes back then, but I've been taking vocal lessons since I was a kid. So like I was like, I'm gonna do this for the talent show. So they was helping me prepare for the most part. So yeah.
Yeah, was there like any type of nerve there? You know, how was that for you performing?
I think I always get nervous before a performance. Anybody that knows me knows that I get nervous. Like I have somewhat of like an outer heart shell, but deep down inside, I be nervous. I feel like our biggest celebrities, they get nervous before even showing up, for different things. So it's normal to be nervous, but getting past that, like the saying is basically when you're fearful of something, the best way to get over it is getting over that fear. So in each performance, I learn and grow. As artists, we are our hardest critics. And that is what I am learning. It is extremely, extremely, extremely hard not to doubt yourself in a career like this, because I wouldn't say it's oversaturated, but it's a lot of people that want to be singers. It's a lot of people that want to be artists and have that image and have that brand. So for you to be able to stick out is like the main goal, but also staying genuine to yourself. So, yeah.
Definitely. Okay. Well, fast forwarding a little bit just from your childhood, and going into your young adult age now, and, being the upcoming and flourishing artist, how was that jump? Like, what was that jump like coming from just your childhood and, developing your voice, things with music, exploring, different areas of the industry? How was that? Give us a little bit of insight.
Ooh, from where I started versus where I am now, it's been a lot of emotions. I'm a very emotional person. So, naturally I go through moments where I'm like super, super proud of myself. And then I have moments where I'm super hard on myself and I be like, nah, you could have did this a little bit better. Or, we could have did 3 dresses instead of 1 dress today. So I'm learning that I am a perfectionist to a certain degree and kind of having to slow down sometimes and bask in the energy of getting to the point where I am. Like, I just got a DM from somebody all the way from Turkey today and was like, I listened to your song and it helped me so much. And I'm just like, what you mean you listen to me? Like, I'm still getting used to that part. And it means so much being able to have someone, first of all, take time out of their day to even listen to me, because you don't have to do that. We all have the same 24 hours in the day, and you don't have to necessarily take out the time to click on my link and listen to my music. But the simple fact that you took the time out to do that means the world to me. And like, I'm not even like exaggerating. Like, even if it's 5 people that listen to my song today, those 5 people mean the most to me because you took that time out to actually do that. So, but it's been a lot of growing up to do. I had a lot of growing up to do. I had a lot of moments where I wish that the people that were closer to me supported me more. So I had to deal with not having always the support that I wanted from people. And I had to learn not everybody has to support you. You know what I mean? Like, this is your goal. This is what you want to do. You can't make anybody support you. So, and the same thing as far as what you were saying, as far as like, going the practical route as far as a career, in nursing and everything like that. But I'm in therapy, shout out to therapists, because everybody need one, period. But my therapist, she told me, she was just like, you're in your career right now. Like, you are in your career. And she was like, your career isn't better than anybody else's or the next person, because everybody's career is needed. The same way that you need a janitor, you need somebody to entertain you when you're going through those hard times. You need somebody to speak with you when you're by yourself and it's just you and your phone and you listening to your music. So I am grateful to have those little tokens of like knowledge from people. So that's kind of what made me grow as the artist that I am today.
Right. And speaking back on like that support, just to touch on that point of, you know, people supporting you and not everyone supporting you from, you know, childhood, teenage years, growth. How do you deal with that? You know, how do you train your mindset? Some creators are just like, man, there's nobody watching me, there's nobody. How do I really keep moving forward? You know, I'm not being.
You have to literally remember that you're not making music for other people. You're making music for yourself. And if you have the goal and if you have the passion enough to share that music, you never know who's watching. Like, you genuinely never know who's watching. So a lot of people will watch first before supporting, and that's okay, because regardless, like, you're still seeing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So I remember only getting like 16, 15 likes. This is when Instagram first got invented. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we ain't had that much perfectionism as far as this platform went. But you got to keep going. And I think the thing that helps me keep going are the people like that support me, that let me know, like, and this is from SoundCloud days, like I got paragraphs of people just sending me like, girl, this helped me through this, and I'm like, okay, like, and of course it's plenty of no's, like it's plenty of people, like I remember having a teacher tell me like, oh, she has an okay voice, like she's okay, you know, and like you can take that and you can marinate, you can have it stay in your heart, you can have it eat up with you, or you can focus on the people that are deserving of your attention, that are supporting you, and you can hold that in your forefront. And plus, you know, with anything that you do, you got to think of the younger child that you are, like the person that you were when you want to be somebody that you can look up to. So always catering to that inner child within you and making sure that you're doing whatever you're doing for a good reason, you know?
Right, definitely. Love it. Before I go more into your, you know, where you are now, speaking of inspiration, inspire you, you know, who are some, you know, maybe non-artists, artists that you do look up to in your life?
I think everybody inspires me. I had to marinate on that question, but I really legit think that everybody, from somebody that I just met at the grocery store to I think everybody's story inspires me to be the person that I am today, because you never know what somebody is suffering through on the other side of the screen or just on the other side of their day. You don't know what the last 24 hours somebody had to deal with. So I feel like you getting up out of bed, brushing your teeth, getting your I'm sorry, I don't know if I can curse. Getting your stuff together, that inspires me. You just showing up for yourself, because it's not easy. It's easier said than done. So I think everybody pretty much inspires me. But as far as like the arts and everything, of course, Beyonce, Harry Belafonte, Nat King Cole, that's my man's, Honey Grants, period. Stevie Wonder, like the fact that his career is so big and he has, you know, people would consider a disability, he uses it as more so, you know, what makes him him. And he didn't stop that from hindering him as far as his experience in life and just creating music. So, yeah.
Okay. Love it. Guys, we're going to ask Kwani some questions at the end. So if you guys have any questions, you can drop them in the comments below. So Kwani, you are, you know, growing on TikTok. You're growing. You have a YouTube. You design clothes that we're gonna get into later. But you know, taking this big jump from that you have been discussing on social media, taking this big jump from moving from your hometown all across the world. Can we talk about what what made that big jump, and how has it been?
Oh,
And
Lord.
where jump is, coming. Where's the big jump? Where's the big?
It's been worth it. I will say it's been worth it so far. My big jump, I moved from Maryland, DMV, particular, PG County, all the way to California, Los Angeles. It has been a journey. It's been a journey. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. It's been not hard, but I knew that, I'm a very spiritual person, and I knew I had to pray on it before actually doing it. But something in me, like, the universe just kept sending me, like, different things. Like, I'd be watching a movie, and it'd be like, oh, I just moved to California. And I'd be like, okay, like, let me see what that be like. You know what I mean? So I knew I had to do it. I knew that I had grown as much as I could grow in Maryland. So I knew I needed a change.
Yeah.
So that's really, like, the main thing that I will say. It's been challenging, but nothing worth having isn't, for real. Like, you always got to go through your trials and tribulations in order to push yourself to grow. I'm happy. I'm so happy and grateful to be here. Like, period. West Coast, So it's been great. It's been going on 4 months of me being here, and it's been great. Like, I got a studio tour tomorrow. The West Coast people, it's a vibe always, every day, always. It's just like the movies. It's always a vibe. People are very, very nice here. You do have a few people that got a little dark energy with them, but you gotta move and you gotta stay true to yourself. That's the main thing I've been that's the main thing I've been holding myself accountable for, as far as just sticking to who I am as a person and not changing for anybody. So, yeah.
Okay. And for your music, how is that developing now? You already have a few projects out, getting radio plays, YouTube, booming out there, up and coming artists. How's that going for you?
It's been going. It's been really, I'm so grateful and so thankful to everybody. I remember the first time that I kind of got, like, exposure as far as just people doing this genuinely out of the kindness of their heart was I went to a nightclub, and this guy, like, he got me a section for me and my friends, and he was just like, yeah, I'm about to play your song. Mind you, this song was only on SoundCloud at the time, so I'm just like, what you have to do? But everybody was dancing to it, and I was like, okay, like, we can do this. Like, this is something we can do. So I remember having that moment of being like, okay, like, I think I can kind of get situated with this. And then ever since I've been here, well, even before moving here, I was at Victoria's Secret, and I was working there at the time. And I remember this was right after my music video came out, and somebody came up to me and was just like, are you Quanjay? And I was like, girl, don't make me sit here and cry. You gonna make me cry right now? Like, is this what we doing at my job? So I was like, okay. Like, that's when I kind of started to realize that me being myself was creating a brand, like, unknowingly. I just didn't know that I was doing it at the time. So yeah, I was just a girl singing on SoundCloud, posting her music, and then everything just kind of happened the way that it is, or the way that it's going right now. So yeah.
Love it. And what would you say is what is your favorite song you ever wrote before, and music video?
Woo! Okay, favorite song I've ever wrote. Oh, I don't know. I got a lot of songs. I feel like every song was, like, the best song, but I will say everybody does love High Enough. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and have it. High Enough was probably, like, the most funnest song I made, because I kind of knew that it was going to do good just based off of the energy that I had on the song, and just how much fun it was to record. Like, it was so much fun to record it in the studio. So High Enough was probably the funnest song I ever made. And then, I'm sorry, what was your second question, baby?
Favorite music video?
Okay, so I would say the High Enough video, but I didn't know what I was doing, and I was very much nervous. So I would probably say Right Here would probably be the funnest one, even though, like, as soon as we finished filming the video, we spent about 13 hours recording straight, like 13 straight hours recording. And I realized in the middle of it, I was like, oh, I got a midterm that I got to do. Let's do it at 11:59. So after we recorded, we finished at like 10, and then I had to immediately go and lock myself in a room and like finish my midterm. So yeah, your girl got an A though, but it was really fun as far as just jam packing everything in that day.
Love it. Guys, again, if you have any questions that you want to ask Quanjay, please drop them in the chat, and we'll ask them at the end. And you know, if you have anything, comments you want to leave, please do. So what is your biggest challenge as an artist, you would
say? Biggest challenge as an artist would have to be being an independent artist. So every video that you see, for the most part, was financed by me. Everything was pretty much financed by me. And makeup, hair, outfits, and even the vision behind each music video. If you passionate about it, if you don't got a team, because I'm getting my team together, but honestly, I'm the type of person, like, if I can learn how to do it myself, I'm gonna go ahead and learn how to do it myself, which sometimes can be a little bit more challenging. But yeah, as an artist, it's very difficult being able to bask in the energy as far as like, oh my God, I did this, because you're always thinking about the next thing that you need to be doing. So yeah, as an artist, and I feel like artistry, we don't get enough credit as far as, because I think a lot of times when you tell somebody like, oh, what do you do, or what do you want to do, it's a lot of things is just like, I want to be a singer, and people are like, oh, okay, like, that's nice. Like, it's not taken serious until you have like stuff to back it up on. But it's so many people that's out here that's talented that hasn't even been discovered yet. So yeah, I would definitely have to say that part as far as artistry.
Yeah. And then, you know, speaking more of being an independent artist, what are some tips you can give to those independent artists?
Spend your money, invest in yourself. And I know that sounds crazy, but spend your money, because it's going to come back. It's going to come back tenfold. You never know what it's going to be like as far as like, how much you can grow from just one purchase. So spend your money, invest in yourself, but make sure that you plan out how you want things to go. Set goals, do vision boards, do all of that, and pray, and be patient with yourself, because everything isn't going to happen when you want it to, but a lot of times it's going to happen when you need it to. So I was just frustrated. I was like, I was back in Maryland. I was like, I really hope my song get to 1K. Like, I hope my music video get to 1K, and it ended up happening in California, which is even better. So it's like, a lot of times we can plan for things, but definitely set a goal, but don't be hard on yourself if you don't reach that goal when you want it to, you know?
I don't want to miss this question before pause. Okay. Someone asks, what's your favorite part of the creative process?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a real good question. My favorite part is going to the studio. The studio makes me so freaking happy. Like, just getting ready, not looking the best. I do not be looking like this in the studio, okay? I just show up how I am, and that's it. That's all. But probably just going to the studio, and my process, which is not that like common. I don't write any of my music. A lot of it is me going into the studio, and I'm like, here's the beat that I want to do. And then the moment that they press record is when I'm first now hearing the beat. So like, I don't really sit down and write and do all of that. If I have to, if it's one of those challenging songs where I have to, I definitely will. But trusting yourself, that creative process as far as being like, oh, this is not really like me, or this not like the last album that I put out. Like, just trusting yourself and making sure that you're telling your story regardless of how it's going to be perceived, you know? So, yeah, that was a good question.
Like, everybody's creative different, so I don't think, like, when it comes to creating music, how people say you down, write it out, create the verse, create the hook. I think everybody's creative is different. That's what makes art. That's what makes, you know, creatives who they are, is because everything is different and everybody's their own person. And like you said, everybody just has their own story. So you should stick to it. You know, just stick to yourself and be original with everything that you do as far as your art. So love that answer. So what are some ways that, you know, as an audience, as people out there in the world, can you for other creatives, you know, what are some ways to help uplift creatives and support?
I would say if you have a close friend, or if you have somebody that you've been friends with here on social media or just anything, and you see that they're trying and they've been trying, it takes genuinely one person to just do one little shout out, be like, shout out to my man, he just dropped this song. Or, you know, it takes one person to put somebody on the map. And I feel like if you see somebody working their behinds off as far as trying to pave a way for themselves, because it's not easy, and it's not easy being vulnerable and being like, all right, y'all, this my song that I spent like a little while on debating on if I'm gonna drop it or not, you know, and being like, it's out and only like 12 people like it. But at the same time, you gotta focus. 12 people is more than 0. You know what I mean? And those 12 people you don't know who they know and who those 12 people might know. So being grateful for every little piece of it. I don't have a goal as far as a certain number of streams that I'm trying to reach. I don't really have that. I just want whoever does stumble upon my music genuinely can feel it and genuinely can resonate with it. So if you resonate with somebody's music out there, if you know how hard somebody's been working, just support them. A nice little DM like, oh my God, I love the song, or yes, I see you. You know, a little goes a long way. So yeah.
Definitely, I like that. Just, I don't know why people are so against, you know, supporting others. It's just like, you know, everybody trying to do their own thing, trying to create their own lane and path, and people are really hard. So shout out to all the creators out there. Shout out to y'all, everybody, entrepreneurs, all of y'all out there doing your thing. Quanjay, so while in Cali, you know, getting a feel of more of the industry and out there in the world, do you feel like it's a lot more things out there? Like, oh, you know, I kind of knew this would happen. Oh, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Like, is there some things that you're, you know, experiencing and seeing as you're getting deeper into the, and how do you, you know, try to just make sure you remain hard?
Yes, but just like everywhere is good and bad people. That's just kind of how the world is balanced out. But I definitely had an unfortunate encounter, but I had to look at it as a blessing as well, because a lot of times, especially how I am, we go into things as far as like, oh my God, this is gonna be the best experience ever, I'm moving to California, life is just gonna treat me so right because I'm moving to California. And a lot of times the universe or God, or whoever you believe in, will put certain obstacles in your way to slow you down and be like, nah, you need to learn from this. So it was a point where I did work with the Zeus Network, which was pretty cool. You know what I mean? They was, shout out to them. They was real nice, real nice. But I worked for about 4 days.
Can you hear me, Quanjay? Hello?
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
can you hear me?
Good. I was like,
okay.
What in the world?
Sorry, somebody was calling me.
Yeah, I can.
But
That's
yes.
wait, what? Going on with this IG live, but we're back. I think we're back.
That was funny. Oh my God.
So
yeah. It's some dark people out here, for real, for real. You have to be mindful. You have to grow from it and not look at every bad thing that's sent your way as a bad thing. It could just be a blessing in disguise. So, yeah, it's been a little challenging, you know what I mean? But if you have that mentality, as far as everything happens for a reason, whether good, bad, mad, sad, that's where you grow. So, yeah.
Okay, like it. Anybody else have any questions they want to drop in the comments to Quanjay? Anything they want to say? Please drop it below, guys. We want to make sure that we ask them. So what advice could you give to those who are trying to pursue a career in the arts or media? As we talked about before, some people are against the whole, trying to be a different type of person out there, I would say, trying to go after their dreams, be a chef, be a singer, dancer. What advice can you give to those wanting to pursue a career in the arts and media?
Keep going. That's it. Just keep going. Because if you stop, you're going to be forced to deal with the fact that you gave up on yourself. And that's ultimately like the worst failure. So just keep going. Like, don't stop. Like, literally, I was reading an article. Lucky Day, I'm pretty much sure been doing music his whole entire life. He's 36 and he just won his first Grammy. So you never know when your time will come. So you got to be patient with yourself, but you cannot give up. Like, you cannot. Like, that shouldn't even be in your forefront. You shouldn't even say, like, if this doesn't work out. No, like, you have to speak stuff into existence. You have to know, I'm not quitting on myself until I get to this point. And even then, I may exceed that point. So just don't give up. Like, you can't even afford to do it. You can't even do it if you wanted to. Just don't give up.
Okay. Question, someone. How long does it take you to write a song? Where does the inspiration come from?
Ooh, that is a great one. Typically it takes, for me, if it's a good song, it'll probably usually take me 3 to 4 minutes to make. And yeah, it's a very short process for me. I when I'm in the studio, if a beat or if something as far as the day, if it's speaking to me and it's easy, I'll probably end up recording. The first time that the producer presses record will probably be like the first time that I finish the song, and then I just gotta add ad-lib. So probably within the longest it's probably taken me, it's probably up to like 30 minutes to an hour. And sorry, what was the other question here?
Where does your inspiration come from?
My inspiration comes from my happiness, really mainly love. I love love. Like, I love love. I love being in love. I love giving love out. So, the same way that you risk yourself as far as being vulnerable and giving out love, there's also pain as well. So, pain, just everyday life really inspires me to create music that'll hopefully help the next person that's going through whatever they're going through, whether they like, oh my God, I just started dating this guy, or I just started dating this girl and this song just spoke to me, or it's like, I just got out of a 3-year relationship and I am depressed, like, help me. So yeah, that's my inspiration, honestly.
Okay. Someone mentioned, how do you find your inspiration for lyrics? That would be
I write a lot, so I just journal a lot of times. So if I'm going through a hard day, or if I'm going through a good day and I want to remember it, I'll of course put the date on it and be like, this happened today and I got this today. And then if I'm in the studio and if I hit a jam, or if I hit something where I'm just like, dang, I don't know what else to say next, I'll just open up my journal and be like, dang, that was a kind of good little sentence. Like, let me go ahead and incorporate that in there. So that's as far as lyrics goes, that, and just my it's fluid for me. So a lot of times, like what we talking about right now, anything can be made into a song, to be honest with you. It's just the feel as far as like how the song goes. So yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite memory so far in LA?
Probably she finna make me cry. Hey, period. So when I was younger, like I had spoke about before, I was hospitalized and everything, and my mom actually ended up getting us tickets to the BT Awards in 2006. So this is where I met like Beyonce, Jay-Z. I met a whole bunch of people, and before the awards started, I couldn't get in the water due to what I was going through. So we went to Venice Beach, and I just kind of had to look at the waves and be like, like, let me dip my toe in. But that's all that I could honestly do. So of course the first thing that I did when I got here was legit get in the water. So I went back to Venice Beach, and I was like, yeah, we gonna get more than just our toes in. So I think that was probably what I was looking forward to the most as far as coming to California and being able to do.
Yeah. Okay. How can organizations like, MBTA, like us, other community organizations support communities, other artists, other creators? How can we continue to support you all?
Y'all already doing it. All right? The homework is completed. Y'all are already doing it. Just being able to have a platform where people can be comfortable enough to share their art and have a place to discover new people. I feel like y'all are already doing it. Like, just continue to keep growing and keep going. And yeah, girl, I'm so proud of you, but you already know. That's what I'm saying. You already know I'm proud of you, girl. So. Yeah.
Everything that you're doing with your music, hitting YouTube, designing, like, touch on that a little bit. What made you want to get into designing YouTube, add that to your roster? How is that going for you?
I don't sleep. Let me be honest with you. I do not go to sleep, y'all. I do not be going to sleep. So, if I'm not making music, I'm probably gonna be sewing, and if I'm not sewing, I'm probably gonna be editing vlogs, and if I'm not editing vlogs, then I'm probably gonna be creating vlogs. So it's a process for me. So I feel like every time that I have a moment to sit down, and I'm also getting a whole degree as well, so I'm also doing that. So just balancing out and making sure that I have time for everything. But I feel like the more platforms that you're on, the more people that you may be able to reach. So that's number one for me. I've been making YouTube videos since me and one of my old friends, we used to make YouTube videos when we were like in middle school, and we used to have an OMG LOL show, and that's on that. Y'all better not go look it up. But well, I just embarrassed myself like that. Y'all don't go look it up. But yeah, so YouTube has always been like, I remember when it first came out and that upload button first like came out, I was like, oh, we definitely doing this. So YouTube was just a natural thing for me. Making clothes, I used to come to school all the time with just like, I used to take my grandfather's sweatshirts and bleach them up and cut them up and turn it into a top and a bottom. You know the vibes. I always wanted to be different. And still just confident in myself. So, yeah, I've always been kind of a daredevil as far as my hair, my look. I'm a little safe now. I do be playing it safe now because I had a moment where I was just wilding out. But, just daring to be different for real. I don't want to fit into the same bubble as anybody other than myself. And I hope that will inspire other people to go out there and do what they love to do. So, yeah.
Tell us, how really follow you, support you, YouTube, music, where can we listen, watch, how can we support your designs? Throw it all out there for us.
Okay, y'all get ready. Okay, so pretty much everything. So I've decided Glittering Pisces is my brand. My artist name is my actual name, so Quan J. A lot of people don't know where my name comes from. Quan J is my dad's name backwards. So his name was Jaquan. So my mom was like, "You're not getting a corporate job, so we about to make Quanjay a thing." So that's what she did. So that's what I'm gonna go by. And yeah, if you guys want to, if you guys have the time to, you ain't doing nothing else, you in the house just chilling, making food, throw on the Glitter and Pisces, you know, YouTube video, baby. It's plenty of them. Go down the list, you know what I'm saying? Definitely liking, commenting, subscribing, all of that good stuff. Following me, I do follow back. That's my thing. Like, I'm not too good to follow people back and support you guys. So yeah, I'm very friendly. So if you ever, you know, just need a listening ear, or a song that you heard of mine did something for you, I am more than happy to hear from you. So yeah, y'all, as far as my clothing line, JBN is gonna be Just Be Nice, but JBN for short. It is developing. I am a one band sound, so I am definitely, the website is pretty much done. I just have to collectively sit down and figure out what pieces I really want to be on the website. But I'm hoping before April ends, it will be live and in action. So yeah, y'all.
Nice. And, you know, how can we, you know, what can we expect next? Like, what's going on?
Baby, more art, more music. My album is coming. It's coming. I know I've been talking about it. Because I have been talking about it for a while. I have probably up to like 3 albums recorded at this point, but we're not gonna talk about it. I'm the type of person where the vibe, the world just kind of has to be in a calm state in order for me to release music. I want it to be a good time too. So yeah, I'm not really, I wouldn't say I'm not in a rush, because I am. I do want y'all to hear my new sound and everything, but I want to make sure that it's good. You know, I want to make sure that y'all can get something out of it. It's definitely a different sound, but it's still good. You know what I'm saying? It's me. And music video. So I'm planning on collectively dropping another music video with my single Strangers Again. That's coming in the works, and then more than likely when that drops, I'll drop my album along with it as like a package thing. And then yeah, more performances for sure. Hopefully tomorrow, for this meeting, I'll be able to finally have like a home studio to go to in Cali. So I'm looking forward as far as that. Yeah, that's it. That's all.
More questions, guys? Do we want to hear Quanjay sing?
Woo! Who said that? Who said that? Oh my god! Who said that? Oh my god!
Go, Quanjay, come back for us.
You want me to sing? I don't know what to sing. I'm gonna be singing a cappella.
Yes.
Dang, I don't know what to sing, girl. You put me on the back. If I ain't got nothing, I got you. If I ain't got something, I don't give a damn, 'cause I got it with you. And I don't know much about algebra, but I know that 1 + 1 = 2. And it's me and you. And that's all I got for you.
Thursday.
Period. Thank y'all. I love y'all.
Quanjay, before you go, any last advice, any, you know, things you want to put out there to the world, say anything, promote, you know, anything out there? Is there anything you want to say before you go?
Be kind to one another. Be nice. Just be nice. Like, it's so much darkness in the world, from ailment to a hard day at work, to paying bills, to gas prices, to this, to that. Just be nice to somebody. Like, even if it's just one person a day, just be nice. Just being able to spread that type of kindness goes a long way. And if you make somebody else's day, they might pay it forward and make the next person's day. So just be nice. Life is already hard enough, and continue to believe in yourself and be who you are. Stand up for what you believe in, and stand up for the people that can't stand up for themselves. Be an advocate as far as that. And yeah, baby, keep living, and be grateful for every single day, whether it's a good day, a bad day. Be grateful that you woke up, okay? Because not everybody can say that. So yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Quanjay, for coming to the stage of NBTA. So guys, go check out her music, listen to it, support another creative, another artist. Today, my friend, wishing you all of the best, the success, love, growth, everything for your life, and that big stage, because you already here, and I'm just so proud of you. And again, I see you on Thursday at the talent show, so make sure you guys come back. Come back to the talent show on Thursday. But thank you, Quanjay, and again, all the best to you.
I love you. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Well, thank you, Miss Quanjay. Let's give her a round of applause, guys. Thank you, Quanjay, again for hitting the stage. I am Star Jackson, the CEO and president of Nothing But the Arts Incorporated. This is a nonprofit organization for any teen, young adult interested in the arts and media. Make sure you guys hit that link in our bio to learn more about us. This Thursday, we're hosting a live talent show. Come here, different artists, different creatives talk about their business, poets, hit our stage. Come share what you have to do and love to do about the arts and media. And I hope you guys will be interested in hitting the stage. Again, thank you to Quanjay. Check her out because she will be coming to a screen near you. Okay, guys? Again, thank you for watching, guys, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye. Peace.